Alright, so the next step is going to be to put the juice in. And to get this lid off on the juice bag, I'm told that you get a household kitchen knife and you slide it under the lid, the edge of the lid here. So you want to get right up under there. Once you're under it, the lid will just pop right off. And there you have it. It worked well. So the next thing I'm going to do is see if I can do this without making a mess. Pour the grape juice into the jug, and there we have it. Not too bad. And the way the directions read is you want to add some water into this bag. Just using tap water. You want to get all of the juice out of the bag. So I want to get as much of that juice out of that bag as I can get. Since you're adding water anyway at the end, there you go, and it's basically all the wine or the grape juice is now out of the bag. I'm gonna toss this to the side, and it says pour condensate juice bag into primary fermenter, rinse bag with water and add primary ferment. If there are 2 bags, use a top primary fermenter up to 6 gallons mark with good quality cool drinking water. Okay, so this is actually a 5-gallon tank, so I'm going to start by adding up to 5 gallons. And since I don't have a mark for the 6 gallon, I'm using this jar of water here to do my 6 gallon. 5 gallons is up to here. And I've already got it stirring here. Try and get it all mixed together. So to add cool drinking water, top primary fermenter mark with good quality. Top primary fermenter up to 6 gallon mark with good quality cool drinking water. So I got that cool drinking water. And I'm going to go up to 5 gallons. It says on the box that it makes 30 750 milliliter bottles from this one kit. 30, we're gonna say $15 bottles. Okay, so that's 5 gallons. And got one more gallon here. I'm gonna stir it some. Once I'm done, I'm gonna add 1 gallon back into this jar to separate it, so I have enough room in my tank to for the fermenting to take place. Since it says cool water and I have warm water in the jar, I'm just going to pour this out and I'm going to refill it. 1 gallon of cool water, which is going to also go in here before I mix it. Finish mixing it. I don't know, I like the idea of cat litter bentonite in my wine, but I guess it is what it is. And this also is going to go in here. I don't know if you can see that from where you are on the camera, but it's almost all the way up to here, which is almost up to the edge here, which is too much for this particular batch. But we are going to fix that. Okay, next it says add the oak chips. And it comes with 2 bags of oak chips. So I'm trying to figure out, one says oak chips and one says oak chips. They'll be added at a later stage. Stir well. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is, doesn't specify that 1 or 2 oak chips. So I'm going to assume that both sets of oak chips go into the kit. So if your kit contains oak chips or granular oak, stir it in now. If your kit contains oak cubes, they will be added at a later stage. These both say oak chips. So I'm going to start with one. This must add the barrel flavor, like wine barrel flavor. I'm trying to get all these in there. I don't have scissors, so I just have to tear this. I'm going to stir that in. It's basically floating on the top. Not really going anywhere, mostly on the top. Oh, there we go, it's starting to drop in. Probably has to be absorbed by the grape juice. Let that sit for a minute, and I'm going to check on the oak chips. If you need two, both go in. The amount of oak chips you will want to use varies, but usually it will be in the area of 1 to 2 ounces for every 5 to 6 gallon batch of wine. 1 to 2 ounces for every 45 grams. So if one of these is 45 grams, how many grams in an ounce? So there's 28 grams in an ounce, and it recommends 1 to 2 of these in per 6 gallons. So I'm not going to put the other one in, I don't think, but let's stir it up a little more. Ooh, now it's starting to smell a little bit like a Merlot wine. Some oak chips in there. And there's still some chips floating on the top. But I'm gonna pause and come back and double check on the old oak chips.